Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Mending Army channel. I have something incredible to show you. This is going to be an easy Minecraft Bedrock 1.21 zero-tick farm. This farm can be expanded. I'm going to be showing you a 4 across version for today. However, here is a quick look at what a 10 across one would look like. Before we get into the dimensions or the materials or where we're building this, let me show you how it works. So basically, all we have to do is we flick this lever and that kelp is going to infinitely produce over and over again. It goes inside of the composters, and once it goes through the composters, it will go down into Bonemeal for us to keep. For the material list, that's pretty easy. I also put it in the description. By the way, if you do not have like the materials to make observers, I have a great alternative. That's going to be at the end of the video. Timestamp, top left corner, bottom left corner of the screen. Also, it's going to be in the description, okay? So there is an observer alternative. But this is what you will need, so please listen up. You need 4 water buckets, but you also need an additional 2 for an infinite water source. So 4 water buckets that are going to go inside of dispensers, and then 2 water buckets to create an infinite water source. You'll need about a stack of blocks. However, I'd probably recommend going 2 stacks just to play it safe. You'll need 8 sand, no more, no less. You'll need 4 leaves. It can be any leaf of choice. You'll need 4 composters, and you'll need 2 double chests. If you want the expanded system, which I'll also show you in this video, you need 8 double chests, so 8. I'd recommend at least 10 kelp to start. However, you'd probably want a stack or more because every so often your kelp is going to break, so it's good to have some extra. But that's the materials. For the dimensions, we're just going to go 8 by 11. All right, so the first thing we want to do is place down a block. We're going to go in front for 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To the right, we'll go 1 more, and we'll bring it all the way back down except for that end. To the left right here, we'll place a temporary block, a permanent block on top of it, another temporary block, and 1 more permanent block. Break all those temporary blocks, and that is how it should look. We'll grab a lever and we'll place it on this block. You do not need to place a redstone torch here. Please ignore this step. And below, everything else is going to be redstone, so just put redstone going all the way across, and then redstone here, and wrap it all the way around, leaving it empty in the middle. So that is where your redstone should be placed. On these row of blocks right here, we're going to place target blocks, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll place redstone torches on top of them. We can go ahead and shift right here, and we're going to right click on that redstone torch to place 1 slab, and to the left of it, we'll place another one. We'll go around over here so we don't have to build up, and we'll stand right here, and we'll take a redstone repeater going into that block, and we just have to right click it twice. So 1 and 2. Behind it, place redstone, and then that should be good to go for now. Down here where the redstone torches are, just to show you where we are, down here, sticky pistons are going to go on the edge of those redstone torches, and right away, you will see that they get activated. Directly below them, we're going to put our pistons, so you might have to just stand right here, and you're going to jump and place your pistons just like this. So your pistons are directly below the extended portion of the sticky piston. Pistons on the bottom, sticky pistons on the top. Do not forget that. Place your sand. You're going to place 4 on the bottom, so 2, 3, 4. And on the top of the extended portion, so not directly on top of the extended portion only, place them just like that, in total for 8. But now your sand is done. You're good to go with that. My math is correct. You're going to place 8 blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bingo. I want to give you guys a lot of options here. So if you want more storage, you're going to place your chest just like this all the way across. However, if you want to keep this pretty easy and compact, just place 2 chests like this, and that will work for you, okay? We're going to have this hopper on the right go down, and then we're going to have all the hoppers on the left just trailing into it. If you use the bigger chest system, this is how your hoppers would look. So nothing changes. They just go down instead of all the way to the right. On top of the composters, place more hoppers. So hopper going down just like that. Hopper like that. Oh my god, it's so hard to place these. I don't know why. Hoppers going into the composters. Composters going into the hoppers. Hoppers going into the chest. All right, make sure everything in front of the sticky piston is clear. However, on the top row of hoppers where the edge of the sand is, fill that in with blocks. Should be a total of 4. This is how it should look at an angle. Do not fill this in. Leave that empty. Right here, place 2 blocks. Place 2 more on top of it for a total of 4. Do the same thing on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll place a temporary block right there, and then a permanent block there, breaking the temporary, and then just drag this across. You don't need anything in the corners. Plus, it looks more sharp, and the build just looks better if you don't. On top of these blocks, we just place 4 dispensers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is where our water buckets are going to go. So a water bucket goes inside of each dispenser, and then now would be a great time somewhere on the side to create an infinite water source. We're just about about done. So place 2 more blocks on the left, 2 more on the right, and then place a temporary block on top of the dispenser. And let's grab our leaves. It can be any leaf. It doesn't matter. Break that block right there, and then just drag this all the way across. So just to show you where that is, it's right here. Lastly, in front of the leaves, place another 4 blocks, and then we're good with this shape. On these hoppers right here, go ahead and place a button. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once again, make sure each of those dispensers have a water bucket. We're going to do our water system at the end just in case we make a mistake. We don't want the water going everywhere. I mean, might as well eliminate that possibility. All right, let's go to the back of our build now. We're going to place a block here on the edge of each dispenser. So just like that, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then somewhere in the middle, it could either be this left block or the right block. Place a block. So it could either be here or it could be here. I'm going to place it on the right side. And then on top of these blocks, just place your redstone dust on top of each. We now want observers stacking up from wherever you place this block. So mine's right here, meaning I'm going to place my observer right here. So just like that. You might need a scaffold up somewhere right here, but we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. You should be able to see that red eye, meaning it is facing up, and the arrows are also facing up. Your arrows might be on the other side of the observer. Place a block right here, place a block right here, and then just surround the leaves like so. That's going to make it so the water doesn't pour out, and you'll see why in a second. Now let's go to the sides and place a block right here. Let's also place a block right here and a block right there. We'll go to the right side as well. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. And make sure to also place blocks on top of these sticky pistons. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now to start this machine, all we have to do is stand right here on these hoppers. Let's right click each of these blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right click as in put water. I keep saying right click, my bad. Put water on those blocks, and then make sure to come at the top as well and place the water here, here, and here. And that's where your infinite water source comes in, and that's also why we surrounded those leaves. It doesn't matter where you have your lever right now. I mean, we could spam it, nothing's going to happen. If we want the actual kelp to start growing, we need to place a block right here. But before we do, let's go ahead and place our kelp going all the way across, and then we come back over here. And to show you where I mean, it's right here to the right of that repeater, where that lever is, and we place a block right here on top of that redstone torch. As soon as we do that, it should create a circuit. If it didn't create a circuit, your lever was most likely flicked. But here we go. If we come back to the front, our build is complete. Just like that, all of your kelp is going to generate. I'm going to turn this off just so I can actually speak to you guys. All of that kelp should go into the composter, and it should give us that Bonemeal. I already got 11. That's a good amount for such a short amount of time. It was about 1 minute before recording this, just to let you know, so it wasn't like 5 seconds. You're obviously going to get more Bonemeal the more you expand this. I've expanded it to 10. I've heard rumors that people have expanded it to 20, although I have not seen it. So if you guys want to be the first, join the Discord server in the description and share it to me. If you guys want an observer alternative, let me fly over here and I'll show you how that works. Ignore the water, but this is what your observer alternative would look like. Instead of your observers going up, you have blocks going across with it connecting to redstone, and then it goes into a repeater. The repeater goes into a block. Then above the block is 1 more redstone dust, and then you just trail it up with glass. We use glass to just make it easier, and then it just goes in like that. So that is an observer alternative. However, it is slightly slower by like 10%. Might be a little bit higher than 10%, but it's around there. That will work perfectly fine though. So redstone into repeater into a block, and then just trail it all the way up. But yeah, guys, that is your build. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're only at 400 subscribers, so it'd mean the world if we could hit 1,000. If you have any questions, jot it down in the comment section. I'll try to reply. Join the Discord server to become a part of an everlasting mending community. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.